let's do an all signs reading. Get all caught up on everybody's energy. See what the day be like. Hope it's a beautiful day for you. I hope it's all that you hope it's gonna be. Let's see. Let's find out. Alright, so, current energy from my collective. What is going on, gangsters? Alright, so, I see a message coming in, either to you or from you. It looks like a cause to celebrate. There's like flat fireworks and flames on this wild horse. It looks like very urgent, but also like exciting news. Three materials. This news could be coming from like an old coworker, roommate, somebody who's like kind of tied into your finances a bit, right? Three of materials is like you can even see with the braid here, just kind of like a connection tied into the material a bit. So let's see. What is this message? Looks very exciting. Oh. Okay, so Five of Wands with the Two of Cups in reverse, kind of tells me that, there's like a conflict or a separation. Both, Five of Wands is kind of conflict or competitive almost. Two of Cups in reverse is a separation. Maybe you're quitting a job. Maybe you're moving out from your roommate's house or something. Let's see. Let's elaborate more on this. It's like you don't really want to talk about it though. Only a couple cards like fall at a time. Seven of Materials, I think you're really looking at your options here. You're looking at potentialities. With the Star in reverse, it's like you felt like a situation was hopeless. Like there was just no resolving it. And with the Fool in reverse, you didn't want to do anything dumb or impulsive. You wanted to like be right? Do things the right way. Okay. But then you discover something here. With the Moon card, something comes to light here. What comes to light? Also, the Moon card is Pisces energy, right? We're in the season of Pisces right now, so maybe something's being illuminated to you right now about your situation. What do you discover? Eight of Materials in reverse, something's just not working. Six of Materials in reverse, you feel like you were used or taken advantage of. Six of Materials is typically like somebody's hands in your wallet, hands in your pocket. Seven of Swords, you feel very like guarded against this energy. You feel very defensive, like you don't trust them, right? You feel like they're sneaky little foxes. You don't trust this energy. I feel like you're being very methodical. Like, you know, you don't want to do anything dumb or impulsive or anything that's going to, like, create chaos in your life, right? That's really what you're trying to avoid here. That the Four of Swords, Four Voices, I see you getting kind of like a truce, like getting a rest from all the strife, a rest from all the fucking ruminating thoughts, the whatever, you know. Okay. Yeah, Ten of Wands in reverse. I see you letting go, like, of a burden, like letting something off of your chest. I see you breaking an old cycle here, something that was just weighing you down. The Tower in reverse. This tower hasn't hit yet. It's like teetering. It's teetering. It's waiting for your consent. It's waiting for you. Yeah, I feel like you're really thinking about this. Ultimately, it's up to you if this tower falls, right? Yeah, with this Death card in reverse, it's saying, like, this situation is still current. It's pending. This is still a decision that you're making. With the World in reverse, I see this energy of, like, shutting out the world or, like, really going inside for answers rather than seeking outside answers. Muse of Inspiration, Muse of Wands. So Wands is all about honest communication, right? And I see you being very divinely guided towards them. Plus we see the moon here again, right? And the moon is all about illuminating your truth, your personal truth. I feel like you're being taken down a path to that. To your, I have like a hair in my face, sorry. But to your highest expression of truth. And I feel like you're very protected in your journey here. Nine of Wands in reverse. Yeah, you've had to overcome a lot. Also, there's a lot of shit that you just didn't want to have to overcome, honestly. And you feel like you didn't sign up for it. The Akashic Records determined that is a lie. You did sign up for it. God knows why. Sometimes I feel like the trivialities of the human existence is that we're all just spirits playing cosplay, right? Like, these trivialities are not actually, like they don't actually matter, you know? But it's, you know, while we're in it, sometimes it feels like it's the only thing that matters, or the heaviest thing that matters, but it's the material realm. The material realm doesn't actually matter. This is just a projection of the 5D, you know? Yeah, Eight of Cups. I see you walking away from a situation. I see you kind of going your own way. What else? What happens after you go your own way? We have the Strength card, Leo energy. I see you really having the strength to walk away, right? I feel like that's an important aspect here. The strength to walk away, right? Muse of Materials. Like I said, you're very divinely protected, very divinely guided. I see you are not alone on your path, even if sometimes you may feel like you're alone, but you just don't see them. They're there. The Muse of Materials is like kind of saying you're being walked into a path of abundance. All of your needs will be met. You have nothing to worry about. Abundance is attracted to you like a magnet. But only when you stand in your power. Yeah, Ace of Wands. I see you getting a passionate new beginning. Something that really sparks some life into you. The priestess, I see you being very divinely guided. Like I said, your path is laid out for you. I feel like you have ancestral protection with all these runes here. Yeah, your ancestors are looking out for you. Your ancestors are like, you will see the light at the end of this tunnel. Yeah, the hermit in reverse, I see you kind of breaking out of your shell, you know? Doing something crazy because the situation, well, not crazy, but doing something out of character for yourself because, like, this situation was just not fair, right? And you're really kind of like, I feel like you're having that discussion with the divine, like, why? Why is this unfair situation? It's because it's challenging you to stand up. It's challenging you to stand in your power, to stand in your strength. It's challenging you. You chose this test here to see how fucking strong you were. Like, to see where you stood in life. If you could see what mattered to you in the other realms, you know, if you can find that here, hidden, like a needle in a haystack, you know, and you're supposed to, like, stand in your power towards that, right? That is the purpose of this. You're not a victim of this. This was the hide and seek game you wanted to play. What are you searching for? I see you searching. You're looking for a way to cut out your memories, your nostalgia, and your feelings. Because that's easier than listening to the divine. Okay. Okay. You are stubborn. It's so cute. Who's stronger, you or God? I don't know. Let's find out. What does God say about this? Let's see. What's God's response? God's like, you will have your 10 of Pentacles. You just chill the fuck out. Right? It's like, it's saying, you will have your happy ending. You will have your abundance. You will have your love. You will have all these things. It's just telling you, you need to chill the fuck out. God's like, I said what I said. Do you not remember the agreement you made with God? Yeah, there it is. There it is. Queen of Cups. Queen of Love. Nine of Cups in reverse. Feeling unhappy though with how things are, or feeling dissatisfied, or feeling like a sense of like something's lacking, like you wanted something a certain way and it's just not manifesting the way that you thought it would. It manifested, just not in the way you thought it would. Two of materials in reverse tells me that you already know the direction you want to go. Page of materials in reverse, I feel like you want to let go of things that hinder you in life. Obstacles. Four of Cups, I see you rejecting an offer here. Whose offer? Yeah, because Five of Swords in reverse, you don't want to fight, you don't want conflict. Very nice. Very Hercules of you. Ooh, might be a Leo getting the Sun and the Strength card out. This card is actually never read in the reverse. So, you know what I see here? I see kind of an argument between you and God. And God is kind of like, maybe it's your ancestors or whatever, but Spirit is like over here like, You will have a happy ending. You will get everything you want. Right? And you're over here like, no, I don't want it. I reject this offer of happiness. Thank you very much. God's like, but it's yours. It was this is yours. And you're like, nope. Goodbye. I like that. You're feisty. Now that's one way to stand up to God. You're like, you know what, God, if you try to deliver me one blessing, I swear to fuck. Like, we are done here. Oh my gosh, this is hilarious. I've never seen anyone argue with the divine against getting their blessing before. That's hilarious. Like fighting with all your might to not attain your blessing. That's fucking hilarious. God's like, it's right here, fool. Man, I don't even know if I can help you. God's like pretty fucking dead set determined. Yeah, muse of emotions. God's like, oh, you go feel that heart chakra? You feel it right now. Like, bro, your ancestors, they paid too many fucking debts for you to be miserable. They put in so much work for the divine that they literally paid for your happiness. Right? Let's talk about that. Your ancestors paid the debts for you, right? Paid your sins so that you would be prosperous in this life. So that you would be unburdened, right? And it's funny because you're just so resistant against what was fought for you. Right? Like they fought for you to have this. They, like, your ancestors, like, they made prayers about their kin, their descendants, being protected, having abundance, being taken care of always, right? So God's like, yeah, I'm sitting here, I'm doing my thing, I'm watching over this little fucker, right? And like, I literally imagine like God being like, yeah, I'm watching over this little fucker, trying to give him all these fucking blessings, and he's just like, nah. Like the little kitty cat you are, right? Oh, look at that cat ass energy, dude. You are a fucking cat. I just see you, like, the offer is like a fucking cup on the table, and you're just like, no. What else does God have to say to you? I feel like you have a really funny relationship with the divine. I feel like God is patient as fuck with your ass, but you still get whooped, you know? I see you getting whooped, you know? Yeah, 8 of Wands. It doesn't matter what you do. You can't escape your fate, right? The Wheel of Fortune favors you. Man, this is hilarious. It's like God is like literally like, I don't give a fuck. You can be a spoiled little shit ass and I still love you. You still getting these blessings, goddammit. You're still getting this Wheel of Fortune. You're still getting it. Even with your stubborn ass. Okay. God, can I have some of that? Fuck. I'll get up with some of this energy. Like, fuck. I feel like I had to work for everything. Damn. You got that generational fucking, like, spoiled syndrome. Right? It's like being born a millionaire, but, like, you know, you're not born a millionaire, but you're just, like, born with, like, all these blessings just waiting to unfold for you, and you're just like, fuck that. You're like, no. I don't want them. Opportunities open up, you're like, fuck that. That sounds like it'll be fun. I don't know about that. That sounds too fulfilling. You know what, God, how about you take your offers? And shove them where the sun don't shine. Fuck. You have some audacity. Your ancestors really, I bet they're laughing at your ass. 10 of Swords. You feel defeated. I'm sorry. I rolled my eyes so hard at you just then. But honestly, you were defeated by your own fucking hand. Okay, you're the only one doing this. Like, that's the part where I have to step in and be like, bro, I see what God is trying to do for you. I see it, right? In 10-10, you're like, the sacrifice was too much to make. There's no, ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no river wide enough. Like, that's you, bro. Right? God's like, what are you fucking tripping on? There's nothing that I won't do to help you in this. Right? It's like, Queen of Swords, right? There you are. There you are. Stubborn ass. Damn, you gotta be a fucking Leo. You gotta be a fucking Leo. Little stubborn ass. I see you. Oh, I love Leos. You guys have to, I mean, if you're a Leo, you might not be, but if you are, like, Leos are hands down one of the most exciting signs to me. They're the equal opposite of the Aquarius, right? And so it's like, there's just like, a Leo walks in the room and I just sit there and I wait. I'm like, I know some shit. It's gonna be exciting. I just sit there and wait for it. You gotta let the sun shine in, right? Like, it's like that Age of Aquarius song, that let the sun shine. Hell yeah, as soon as a Leo walks in the room, I let him shine. I'm like, you shine on, you little lion. Little fiery guy. You're just stubborn as hell. Fuck. Queen of Materials in reverse. Fuck that offer, God. Let me throw it away. Okay. It's cute. Eventually, I don't know how patient God's gonna be with your ass, but okay. Your ancestors paid quite the price for this. Quite the price for you to be like this. They were burned at some stakes for your ass, but you know, fuck. Alright. You are a silly banana. Fuck, you must be my twin flame. Right, with this kind of attitude. Shit. Just kidding. The Hanged Muse. Obstacles. What kind of fucking... There are no fucking obstacles for you. Shut the fuck up. Okay, I'm sorry. Shut the fuck up. There's no obstacle. You have a sword. Cut it down. What do you mean there's an obstacle? There's things in the way. There's obstacles. What obstacle, bro? You are your own obstacle. I'm saying this because I love you, okay? I'm saying this because I care. Let's try that again. What's your obstacle? What do you feel is hanging you up? Why are you rejecting God so hard? Oh my God, are you kidding me? I'm gonna whoop that ass. Bend over. Okay, hold on. Let me get these cards. I don't think your mom ever grabbed you by the arm and whooped you in a circle. That's all I'm saying. I feel like you need to be whooped in a fucking circle right now. Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay, this is like you're struggling to speak your truth, right? You're struggling to be honest about something, right? You're like, fuck, how do I say that? Knight of Emotions, Knight of Cups, right? That's what you're struggling to say. You're struggling to admit that you have feelings, right? Very Leo energy. Don't fucking ever admit you have feelings. People will find out. um, Two of Wands. You just feel at a crossroads with this situation. Temperance, divine timing. Divine timing. Mashari. Mon ami. Yeah, dude. Divine timing. It's like saying, like, why are you at such a crossroads? Like, you'll get what is meant for you. You can't lose what is meant for you. That's the fucking sacred rule of the universe. If it's yours, you can't lose it. Bottom line. If it's yours, you can't lose it. Divine timing. Temperance. The Hierophant in reverse. You're not putting in your work for God. God just snitched on you. You ain't doing enough. Alright. I feel like you're due for a conversation with the mama. The divine. Have you tried giving all of your problems to the divine and asking them to just kind of handle it for you? Because that's kind of what they're there for. That's kind of what they're all about. I mean, you know, if you got things, hang-ups, obstacles that are too big for you, you actually have an entire support system you can summon. You can talk to, you can get help. I feel like you need to have a full ass conversation. I ain't talking about just lighting candles and saying a little prayer. No. There's got to be snot and tears. You've got to put your whole soul into it, like you're repenting, like you're letting go of the burden of everything that you're holding on inside. Like, really fucking let it out. Sometimes just the energy of like sitting there and talking to the divine really opens up your throat chakra, and you feel like better, right? You feel like shit just falls into place for you. Also, divine counterparts, the High Priestess and the Hierophant. One's talking to the gods and the ancestors, and one isn't. One's distracted as fuck. Okay. What are some oracle messages for you before we close this out? I love your energy. I kind of want to keep going, but I'm like, it's just pretty much saying the same thing. It's like, it's cute. It's like, it's like a spiritual, like I just imagine like a little kid, and they're like, they don't understand that their parents are like devoted to like giving them everything, and they have like their little things where they're like, oh, I didn't get Legos, it's the end of the world, you know, whatever. And then the parents are like, dude, chill, you're fine. Whatever. And I just kind of feel like this energy of like the divine is making you kind of stand in your power. Like, maybe growing up you didn't stand up for yourself, you didn't speak up for yourself, you just kind of let shit happen, right? This is karmic for you. That's the thing. This is actually karmic for you. Because you probably were very protected growing up, right? People who lived kind of a sheltered life or very protected life where they weren't like beaten or whatever, they don't grow up standing up for themselves or needing to. Like, you probably just didn't really need to stand up for yourself in life. Unfortunately, it kind of allowed people to be like, to take advantage of you in certain ways or to walk all over you, right? And so and rather than like standing up for yourself and all that, you chose like, fine, fuck it, I'll just stand alone. Who's gonna hurt me if I'm over here in my little shell, you know? And which is fine, but spiritually, you need to learn how to be able to do that. right? That's part of your spiritual journey. This is your purpose in this life, is finding that strength, right? Finding that fire within. It's like, you kind of remind me of the Cowardly Lion from The Wizard of Oz. It's like you're all heart and you're all brain, but you're just, it's like your fears, your doubts, your insecurities, they pop up, and it's like, maybe you struggle with confronting that. You struggle with feeling like a sense of worth too, which is crazy, because like, you are very worthy. Like, and I mean, just looking at your cards, just looking at the energy here, I see you as you have a lot to offer the world. You just struggle with the confidence to like throw it out into the world, to market for yourself, to like, promote yourself, right? You're not one to promote yourself. You're like, you might like throw your art out there, but you're not like going the extra mile, like, you're just kind of like, and it's crazy, because it's almost like this need to like get in touch with your inner self, to be true to yourself above all, because what I see here is you've just been so true to all the energies around you, right? And you've neglected the little lion inside. You've neglected that little. I really feel like this is a Leo reading. I might turn it into one, because it just feels heavy fucking Leo. But I don't know, I might keep it as an all signs reading. I don't know. We'll see. You might have a lot of Leo in your chart if you're not a Leo. I just get this feeling like you're being called to really to do what you have not done before. Alright? Like, people who, okay, like, for instance, like, let me give you kind of an opposite equal example of this. So, like, growing up, I was a fighter, okay? I would fight everybody. I did not give a fuck. I learned jujitsu when I was a kid, so, I was like, fuck with me, I dare you, I was all macho. I was always fighting. And my spiritual journey, and I was always trying to take control, always trying to control the situation, always trying to, make sure that things happen the way I wanted it to happen, and da-da-da. And so for my personal spiritual journey was to stop fighting, to stop trying to initiate everything, to stop being so abrasive, to stop, and it's kind of funny, because it's like your purpose here is almost the opposite. Because for me, I had to have the guts to not fight back. I had to have the guts to stop being so like, because like there's a healthy spiritual level of being able to stand up for yourself and assert yourself and be in your power. And then there's like that unhealthy ego version where it's like, I can whoop whatever ass is in here, like, that dare you. And so like what really happened here is, like, I wasn't sheltered. I was never really protected, so I grew up protecting myself. And I had to learn how to release control and let the divine kind of protect me in my stead, And it's funny, because your calling here is kind of the opposite. It's like you never stood up for yourself. You never stood in your power. You were never the one to like assert yourself and be the one to take the first seat, or to, you're always like letting other people ahead of you, or letting other, and it's great. You have a sweetheart. You're awesome, but you never really took on the authority of yourself, right? Where you showed up as an authority in your life, right? And here's where you're being called to your masculine, right? This is where you're being called to identify with your masculine side and to really be like, here I am. Guess what, chicken butt? And not being afraid, like understanding that you are protected. You will be okay in whatever you do. There's just so much fear. so much fear. Like, you've just never done this. You've never embarked on a journey like this, and you're like, how the fuck do I even go about this? That's how I felt not standing up for myself. I was afraid. I was like, what if I don't fight back? What if they don't get my 2 cents? You know? What if they don't hear my best argument? I'll tell you what. Since I learned my lesson, and because that's the thing about me too, is I will always assert my truth. Like, if I feel kind of way, or if there's, that's in my nature. I have to. I'm like, I would rather be honest and piss everybody off than be dishonest and keep everyone happy, you know? Like, for me, it's like, no, I have to be completely 100% real. And that's probably why I vibe alone. You know, but at the same time, though, it's like, it's a powerful place to be at, because people, when you live in your power like that, people respect you on a different level. When you really, you're like, I actually don't give a fuck what anybody thinks. This is just how it is. Like, there's just, you stand in your power in a whole other way, and you feel confidence in a whole other way, because you've never allowed yourself to express, this side of you. So I guess I'm really just calling the divine masculine out in you a little bit. Not calling it out, like, to fight, but, like, calling it out, like, to kind of summon it. Let's summon your divine masculine. Let's pull it out a little bit. Start with asserting little truths here and there. You, like, if somebody bugs you, be like, you know what? That really fucking bugged me, actually. Get on with your day, If somebody offended you, or, if somebody's just saying some dumb shit, be like, you know what? That's a really dumb thing you said. Get on with your day. Sometimes just speaking your truth, even if it's harsh, it's such a spiritual experience. It's it's like you get to relieve yourself of anything that could have been, like, bottled up, I don't bottle shit up. I let that shit fly, Speaking of, we've got times arrow in reverse, which is crazy because we have temperance in the upright, right? Divine timing. I feel like your divine timing is kind of coming up. I feel this energy of you're being called to action very quickly. What I'm seeing with the times arrow in reverse is just, like, I just keep hearing time's up. Like, you've had your time, you played your games, you did your things, and now it's like, time's up, game's over. Now you have to stand in your light. Now you have to be honest with yourself and speak from that honesty, Like, when you're honest with yourself, your whole life will fall into place, and you won't feel like at odds with yourself anymore. And you're going to have a newfound confidence because you had the ability to assert yourself, right? See, this is interesting. We have walk with wings in reverse, like you're refusing to fly. Kind of like you're scared to fly. You're scared of the unknown a little bit, right? Sanctuary in reverse. I see you as feeling, like, unsafe with the unknown. Like, dude, change happens. You have to be adaptable, right? Sweet temptation. What's tempting you? Something's tempting you. Night watch. I want to clarify that again. So you're being tempted with the nature of the beast to kind of like resort to your like more primal nature, right? To just kind of like stay in your ego and whatever, right? To not dream about a better life, right? To not want more for yourself, right? That's crazy. It's like the temptation, it's like the devil is here trying to like keep you on guard, keep you from aspiring for things that make you happy. With the night watch, I see like you're struggling to really know what to do here. Fuck, I'm gonna have to extend this a little bit, guys. Okay, alright. So what do you do? Alright, let's find out. What do you do? What are you supposed to do here? This is not an easy task for you. 5 of materials, holy fuck. 5 of pentacles. I feel you walking away. Leaving something in the cold. Feeling left in the cold. Why is that the advice here? Materials, ego, okay. I think you have to leave your ego in the cold. I think you're being asked to leave your ego behind, right? With the 5 of materials, right? It's leaving something in the cold. Materials, pentacles, it's like letting go of that ego. Nine of Swords. Stop being so guarded. You know you're protected. Knight of Materials. Knight of Pentacles. Everything you need will be brought to you. Everything you need will be taken care of for you. Stop listening to your brain so much and listen to your soul. What does your soul call you towards? You know, that's really how you know what's real, what's right. Bro, okay, so we have the Devil with 3 of emotions. This is that temptation. This is your friend, right? 3 of emotions, 3 of cups, that's friendships. Sweet temptation coming from the devil, like something is deliberately tempting you and holding you back. It's like deliberately stopping you from pushing forward. You're under real spiritual warfare, dude. Like real spiritual warfare. But it's really up to you to decide if you're gonna keep fucking with the devil or if you're done. You know? It's really up to you. Nobody else can make that decision for you. Also, you know, to expect anything to wait on you is asking a lot. So really ask yourself, what is more important to you? Because I see, you know, you're kind of at a crossroads, bro. You're at a crossroads between the earth angel and the devil. And it's up to you to decide what you want. Well, I wish you well. I hope you find everything that you need in life If you need a personal reading, hit me up, dude. I got you. All the links are in the comment below. Instagram and my Facebook page are honestly the best ways to get a hold of me. But yeah, dude, if you want to dive deeper into this, I feel like we could. I want to do a bonus reading on this. I want to just keep going. At the same time, though, I feel also like called to just kind of like drop it here. Kind of like put it in the divine's hand. Like I already said what I'm really meant to say to you right now in regards to decision making. That's all you, bro. I'm just a messenger. I'm just a page. Okay. No. I'm an empress. Duh. But yeah, dude. I feel like right now it's not about my advice. I'm just sitting here kind of observing. I feel like the divine is going to make sure that you end up right where you're meant to be. Literally nothing anybody can do about it. Not even you. Because like I said in the beginning, it's like God's just throwing these blessings at you. It's not gonna stop, you know, like your ancestors paid for this a long time ago. They paid for you to have this beautiful life. You know, they died for you to be able to dream and to choose, you know, what's best for you. So right now, take that blessing, take that gift, and decide for you. What is your happy ending? What did they all die for? Did they all die for you to sit there and feel sorry for yourself? Or did they die as warriors for you to also be a spiritual warrior to carry on the namesake of your family, your legacy? I mean, I don't know. It's up to you. You decide. Namaste. I love you guys. I'll catch you on the next one.